Okay, what I would call the three best techniques, if you like, from Thai that's applicable to the street, is really the elbow, the Thai clinch and that low kick. So we've had a look at them a little bit. I just want to cover a more street orientated way of getting to a few of them. That elbow, you got some guy in front of you. Now, the elbow delivers a heck of a lot of power, and unless the situation warrants it, I wouldn't advise doing it to the face because the damage is going to be horrendous. Okay. If you've got no choice, do it. If it's not that critical a situation, then I would suggest you aim for the pec area, something like that, so that you drop them but you don't create a ton of damage. Okay, so different ways of getting to that elbow. There's lots of ways of doing it. If they happen to have their hands up, then you can just shut everything down and you're in, and then you're going to apply that to the top of the head, whatever's available. If it's the top of the head, you're not going to do the same amount of damage as you would to the face. If they happen to have one other side forward than the other, then you can simply arm drag down, index, and drive it to the side of the head, driving this through and into the side of the head. Again, doesn't create the sort of damage that it does to the face. It's going to create damage, it's going to put them to sleep big time, but it's not going to create the sort of reconstructive surgery that you'll probably get to the front of the face. If they're just standing there being a tough guy and things like that, you just don't want anything to do with it, but you know you're going to have to hit preemptively, then a simple forget it, off to the side, set everything up, set the hip up and crash it into the pec area or into the shoulder and take that out. Okay. To give you an idea of what it does on the pec, a straight in strike like this, just be structured, so it's not going to do much. Straight in strike like that, you can hit pretty hard, it doesn't do too much damage. When you do your elbow, you want to be dropping down. Okay, I just strengthen up, I'm going to prod, I'm not going to hit. When you hit down there, it has a completely different effect. So if you imagine, be strong, if you imagine your elbow coming down here onto there, it's completely going to mess them up. So I'm not going to hit, okay? So when you're if you're facing, I don't want any trouble, you step off to the side and then this elbow, full speed, full power, straight into there. Making sure you index at the back here on the shoulder. Drop that in and down onto the pec. You hear a big and then it's over.